Oh, how did you get here? Well, doesn't really matter. By the way, do you want to learn about a camera, one of the most affordable ones in its league, that will put your content creation to a whole new level? Want to learn more about it? Well, let me take you out of here. And let's get started. What's up everyone? Today I'm gonna talk about a camera that has changed mine and will definitely change your game in photography and videography. Yes, it has nearly just been released and it has just gone on the market, but already has hundreds of reviews on YouTube. And yep, that is Sony A7iv Mark IV. But hey, considering how many reviews there are already on YouTube, why should I create another one? Do I just want to steal a piece of pie? No, not really. Actually, after watching all those reviews, and believe me, I've watched a lot of them because that was my main motivation before buying this camera, I realized that all these reviews are very technical. They talk about the color science, the sensor technology, all the nitty-gritty details of this camera. But hey, this is not an R model for professional photographers. It's also not an S model for pro videographers. So hey, stay away super professionals from a camera that is meant for us, normal human beings who are not creating commercials for top brands. I'm just kidding, I don't mind. So let's talk about this camera, its features and some issues from a non-professional perspective, in a kind of simple language. Ready? Get set, go! So first of all, this camera is light, especially comparing to the old DSLRs, and it has very stylish, classic external look, very minimalistic. Love it. So first thing that you will definitely enjoy is the flip out screen. You can play with it the way you want, you can turn around, you can change the perspective to do the portrait shot. And if you're a vlogger, that's gonna be a game changer because basically you can turn around and make sure you don't mess up the shot. This is super useful. In many reviews I've seen people complaining about the screen resolution of this camera, that it's worse than in its competitors. I mean, seriously? What are you trying to do on the screen? Do you want to watch James Bond in 4K on this screen? I don't know, I mean, this screen is meant to control the camera, set the settings, and have a live view in it. And this resolution is more than enough for that. So the screen is actually very responsive and pretty big. If you want to go bigger, you can always stream on a 65-inch TV if that's what you want and you're one of those people who believe size really matters.
It does, honey.
So next thing that you will love is the amount of configurable buttons. I'll be honest with you, I am pretty bad at remembering all the combinations, so if there is a way to set up my personal shortcuts, that makes my life so much better. And this is what you can do on this camera, as every single dial and nearly every button can be configured personally for you. So you can enjoy this the way you want and piss other people off when they ask you to use your camera. Next are lenses. So good thing about Sony is that you get a wide range of lenses in a wide range of budget. You can go and get some cheap ones which are still gonna perform, and then you can go up to the most expensive ones in the G Master lineup. They even sound expensive, G Master lenses. I remember old RPG games where they had a lot of those cheesy names like Grandmaster or something like that. Seems like one of the fans of those games works at Sony now. So yeah, these G Master lenses make professionals feel very naughty, hot and sweaty. But there is also a wide range of affordable lenses for people like us. For example, I use two Tamron lenses. One is 17-28, the second one is 28-75, which I'm using right now. So that gives me a very wide range of perspectives, from an ultra wide angle to a very compressed one with 75mm. I'm definitely gonna make separate videos about these lenses, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss that out. And if you have any specific questions about these lenses, make sure to put them down in the comment section below. Oi. Hey mate. What about megapixels, mate? My phone has 100 million megapixels. What about your camera? How many megapixels does it have, mate? Huh? Okay. I need to throw away this old chair, and seems like this voice as well. So without going into very technical details about the sensor, I will set a statement here. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Yeah, you probably heard this statement in some cheesy ad about self-motivation, but apparently it also applies to pixels. So this camera has 33 very nice, perfected, lovely little pixels. Okay, I'm talking about pixels as if they're some little cute Pokemons. And that means that you're getting a very sharp and beautiful picture, and it's also pretty big in size, so you can zoom in, crop in, and the quality of the image is gonna stay the same. Cheers, pal. So let's say you bought the camera, you've turned it on, and it says no memory card. That's not a problem. I definitely have a lot of memory cards in my closet. But wait, after opening the memory section on the body of the camera, you're like, why the hell one of the slots, which is called slot 1, actually has a much bigger hole in it? Okay, relax, you can still put a normal SD card in there. Well, actually you will need a V90 SD card, otherwise some of the formats in video are not going to be available. Just so that we make sure that you buy the right one, I will put a link of the product just as an example in the description below. But why the port is different though? Well, because actually you can put there a CF Express Type A card, which is a very expensive card that is used by professionals to record top quality image and to treat their ego as well. So should you buy it? Well, if you have extra cash and you just want to show off, go for it. But let's be honest, it's a very expensive card comparing to a usual SD card, and you are not gonna need it in most of the cases. With CF Express card, you get access to all intra, 10-bit, 422, 4K, 60 frames per second. Are you still with me? All okay? Okay, don't panic, I did not put any curse on you, I just said something techy and cool, which actually means is that your video will have no compression, it will have a lot of information in every frame, and you will have 60 frames per second, which means you can slow the motion down and your videos will look pretty cool. Okay, this was pretty bad example of a slow motion. All this means is that the file size of the video is going to be massive, so you need a fast card which will allow you to write all this data on it, and this is exactly what this card is all about. Do you need it? No. Shoot in normal compressed format and you're going to be totally fine. Also, in terms of photography, with the CF Express card, you have no buffer in speed shooting. So you can do this instead of this. I can't really even hear the difference. If you do though, and that's how you're choosing your camera, or you just have huge amount of time to review hundreds of photos per second where nothing is really changing in the shot, well then yeah, bye discard. Why? God damn it, now I need to delete all these photos. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me quickly and very carefully unveil what those scary words mean that I've said just a minute ago. So we have 10-bit, 422, and I will add another one, which is S-Log 3. So to explain you what 10-bit 422 means, I'm just gonna ask you a question. Have you seen those YouTube videos where you're like, how the hell they got such a beautiful picture, such nice colors, and it feels like all the objects on the video are just standing out? Well, it's probably because it was shot in 10-bit 422. Basically, it captures a lot of information in each frame of the video, which gives you a lot of opportunities to fix things and color grade things in post-production. Also, Sony gives you an opportunity on this camera to shoot in S-Log 3, which stands for Sony Log 3, which doesn't explain you anything because I just revealed just one letter. It's a picture profile that was created to capture as much information as possible from the image without going to complete black or pure white, so that you can play with all this information in post-production. So, I'll give you an example. This is S-Log 3. As you can see, it's very flat, no colors, but it manages to capture a lot of information on the front and what is happening on the background. Okay, now we've just done color correction. So now you see me more realistic, as if you would see me in real life. But now we can go even further, and now we've added cinematic look. But again, in reality, unless you go serious and want to do all these steps of color correction and grading, you can use just the default color profile that Sony provides, and it does an amazing job, and the picture quality is gonna be brilliant. Two more things that will make you hell yeah about this camera. One of them I actually found out by just randomly clicking buttons on this camera, but I think it's actually one of the coolest features for someone like me who loves to share the photos with the world straight away. But first, autofocus. This is just something unbelievable that will make you forget about manual focus unless you're doing some professional shots. Autofocus on this camera is absolutely stunning. It has real-time face detection, eye detection, which applies on humans, animals, and birds. So your face is always gonna be in the perfect focus whenever you're vlogging or shooting yourself, even if you're a raccoon. It's so quick and accurate that you will just leave it there and praise the gods of technology for how good it is. And the last feature of this camera that I want to share with you that is just gonna blow your mind is quick share to the phone. I mean, this is gonna completely change the game of my Instagram, because now sharing a Instagram photo from this camera is nearly as quick as just taking a photo using your phone. So all you need to do is actually go through the photos that you enjoyed, pick them up, click one button, and in like 5 seconds you will get these photos on your phone, so you can edit them in the Lightroom and boom, post it, share it with the world, get those likes and reaction, get that dopamine boost that you want, you my addictive friend. So the only downside of this camera really is cropped 4K 60, which is probably something you're not even gonna notice because you don't need it in 99% of the cases. Also, you don't get a really good 1080p video as well, which is full HD, but again, if you're just gonna be filming in 4K, you're gonna get an amazing image quality. The next problem is rolling shutter, which will make your video a bit wobbly if you do fast movements with this camera. But again, I would say it's a nitpick unless you're doing something professional. And the last thing is probably that first configuration may take a bit longer just because there are a lot of settings to go through, but gladly there are a lot of videos on YouTube that explains those. By the way, let me know in the comment section below if you want me to share my settings that I use that I've learned hard way. Probably you don't want to know that, but if you do, let me know. And that's really it. Apart from that, I believe this is a perfect camera. So, what we've got: amazing photos that professionals are not even doubting, professional videos. I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers that are now making professional commercial videos using A7 IV, so not doubting that as well. Personalized configuration that you can just do once and forget about it, fast sharing to the phone, and a lot of professional features that will let you grow with this camera, and obviously it's just so fun to use it. So what do you think about this camera? Would you like to buy one? Have you already bought one? Share your opinion in the comment section below. I love reading those and I'll make sure I reply to all of them. Right, that's it from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Smash that like button if you did. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!